What's up guys, Everything Apple Pro here, and we finally have some tangible hope in our hands as to finally seeing an iOS 9.2 jailbreak. There's been an awakening in the dev jailbreak community, and we finally have some good news regarding an upcoming jailbreak. So I promised I'd share some news once anything surfaced, and it has. So let's go ahead and jump into this new iOS 9.2 jailbreak, where I'll be sharing with you guys the latest news regarding the jailbreak, release date, basically all the progress, and where you guys should be in regards to this jailbreak, what firmware and all of that. I know it can be a little bit confusing, so let me clear some of that up for you. Now, I'm sorry, this news has broke a little bit ago. I actually lost all internet in our area, so I'm using tethering to go ahead and upload this video, but I wanted to share this information because it's been so long since we've had hope for a jailbreak, and it feels good to know that one is coming. So how do we know that a jailbreak is coming? Well, on Weibo, basically the 3K assistant team, which works in conjunction with Taig on their program, did release the following statement. Now, it is in a different language, which when translated directly doesn't make all that much sense. So someone that actually understood that language went ahead and retranslated it. And what it means is basically it has been 8 days since the official release of iOS 9.2. And in those 8 days, 3K assistant has diligently toiled on iOS 9.2 jailbreak. Now, our efforts have achieved results. Through 8 days of hard work, 3K Assistant has finally achieved a breakthrough in regards to the iOS 9.2 jailbreak official release. Although iOS 9.2 cannot be jailbroken completely yet, I believe that it is not far off. An iOS 9.2 untethered jailbreak will definitely be released to everyone. So please wait patiently, fellow jailbreakers. I mean, if that's not hope, I don't know what is. That really made me happy reading it because it's been too long, really. Since iOS 9.0.2, that was the last jailbreak. Since then, we haven't had any sort of hope, no news. And finally, someone has confirmed, an actual active member of the jailbreak community has confirmed that a jailbreak is in the works and good progress has already been made. Now, they didn't share details as to exploits that they used or exploits that they still need to create, but usually for a jailbreak, you need about 7 to 10 exploits. Hopefully, they got some of the harder ones out of the way. Some of the smaller ones, which are necessary, a lot easier once the bigger ones are discovered. So I am so happy to share this news with you guys. And there is some other stuff I wanted to talk about. So firmware wise, where should you guys be? Well, if you guys are on iOS 9.2, that's exactly where you need to be right now. If you're on iOS 9.1, I would update to 9.2 because iOS 9.2.1 is almost here and the signing period for 9.2 will close eventually. So if you're on 9.2, good, stay there because that's where the jailbreak will be released. If you're trying out iOS 9.2.1, downgrade back to 9.2 and stay there. 9.2.1, although we don't know if it patches any more exploits just yet, it might make jailbreaking iOS 9.2.1 harder with a whole bunch of sealed exploits that we don't know yet because Apple hasn't released the official changelog just yet. But hopefully 9.2.1 could receive a jailbreak eventually. Just for now, stay on 9.2. If you're on 9.1, I personally recommend updating to 9.2. It's a more stable release, much faster. Why not? And if you're on 9.1 and want to stay there, by all means stay there. But why not if you could go to the latest firmware 9.2 and have a jailbreak as well? Now, if you guys are jailbroken on 9.0.2 like I am on this phone, it's probably a good idea to go ahead and stay here for now. So if we hear any news about the jailbreak, you guys can then update to 9.2. Via shift-click update. It'll be very easy. It's just why risk your jailbreak right now? We don't know when the actual release will be. So as far as actual release date, they said they have made huge progress. Probably the most difficult part has been completed in these 8 days since the release of 9.2, which is fantastic. But we don't know how long they have to go. A lot of people are being very optimistic saying Christmas is the official release date, which in the past we have seen some very close releases to major holidays, but I wouldn't count on it, guys. I mean, don't get your hopes up just to be dashed against the rocks and be destroyed. So Christmas release, a New Year's release would be awesome. Really, it would be quite a present from these teams, but don't count on it. Although it might happen, might not. Who knows? Just do consider that a jailbreak is on the horizon and it will be here no matter if it's here on Christmas or a few days later or whenever. And last point on 9.2.1. So 9.2.1 itself isn't a very large update. There's absolutely nothing different in it except an MDM error fix when downloading applications from the App Store, which has been taken care of. Other than that, there's a very large possibility in my eyes that 9.2.1 could be jailbroken as well because It doesn't seem to fix a lot. In fact, we don't know almost anything about it. On the surface, it doesn't seem to fix anything, but who knows? Either way, 9.2, 9.2.1, same thing almost. So you'd be good with a jailbreak on either one. Also, lastly, I wanted to add that there is a fake jailbreak making the rounds. It's actually being shared on torrent sites right now. I think it's called Taig 9.2. So what it does is it's actually just a Trojan inside of an application. One user that did try and download it on Windows, it's Windows only, said that it completely wiped his computer and did a full restore. So don't fall for any of that, guys. Like usual, any website that asks you to download applications, go here, anything shady that you haven't heard of, most likely or positively is not a jailbreak. So take care, don't fall for any traps or anything like that. You don't want all of your data restored on your Windows computer. That would not be great. And I also wanted to mention, this will actually be the very first jailbreak on an iPad Pro. I'm quite excited to see what kind of possibility there could be there with the Apple Pencil. Maybe some devs could think of something creative. I think that'd be pretty cool. So first jailbreak ever for an iPad Pro would be pretty neat. So we're almost there, guys. Hang in tight, just a little bit more, and we'll all be enjoying Cydia on the latest 9.2 firmware. I've been so excited to share this news with you guys. Have a great day. Stay tuned for just a few more days or weeks, however long it takes. We will have a jailbreak. Thanks so much, Taig. Get on with it. I mean, really, we want this as soon as possible. Have a great day, guys, and I'll stay tuned for the final giveaway results. Peace.